Hello, everybody. This is Vaughn Monroe. First, I want to thank you all. They tell me Riders in the Sky is going to be our biggest hit record. Recently, during our travels, many people have asked me for the story behind the song. Well, here it is, as told to a friend of mine by Stan Jones, who wrote both the words and music. Today, Stan, a young man in his early 30s, is a forest ranger in Death Valley. He has been for some time. And before that, he was a cowhand on his father's ranch in California. The song, he says, is based on an old Mexican and Spanish superstition which has become a cowboy legend. The legend declares that the ghost herd can only be seen on cloudy, gloomy days, and anyone who sees the riders in the sky is doomed. Many ranch hands, including Stan, scoffed at the idea of this visual premonition of death until one day. A dark, dreary day when Stan, in his early teens, was out on his father's range, alone, mending fences. While riding over the desolate prairie, he suddenly noticed a friend of his, an old cowhand, sitting still as a statue on his horse atop a mesa, a high plateau, staring at the sky. Stan helloed to his friend. No response. Then he yelled and waved, but still no response. He raced to the spot, but the old cowboy didn't turn until Stan was right beside him. He didn't say hello. Huddled in his poncho, he turned quietly and said, "I just saw the riders in the sky. I'm going to die." And with that, the cowhand rode away. When Stan returned home, he told the story to his father, who shrugged it away as a silly superstition, not worth another thought. The next morning, Stan's friend did not turn up for breakfast. They went looking for him, found him in his bunk, dead. The impression left by this incident stayed with Stan. During the past few years, he began writing songs and performing them in his off hours at the Forest Creek Inn in Death Valley. Nothing happened with Stan's songs. He was growing discouraged. But whenever he told the story of the Ghost Riders, he had a fascinated audience. Finally, someone suggested that he set it to music. Well, he did. And everyone who saw Stan perform the song came back raving about Riders in the Sky. We've heard about it, and now we have what looks to be our biggest hit. I personally think that they tell the most vivid musical story ever written of what Stan Jones experienced inside as a result of his close friend's vision. Forest Ranger Stan Jones' first big song is a great song. I consider myself fortunate to be associated with it.